Player ratings. Man United against Manchester City. David De Gea.
I'm gonna give David give him a solid 7 today. I haven't really seen nothing too crazy.
He's stuck on goal.
Hey,
Point blank range.
hey, we had a clean sheet.
What do you want?
He stopped. He stopped.
Okay.
He had a clean sheet. He had a clean sheet. He gets an 8.5 from me.
So
Clean
you're gonna
sheet.
give the head 8 for that? Are you kidding
Now,
me?
if you would have stopped the free kick,
Oh man.
then I would have gave.
Are you kidding me? And when you win the game, you're
Go
giving
for
the
it.
head
It's you. It's you.
at 8.
Or 8, 8.
8 for De Gea.
I'm gonna give him a 6.5, and I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why.
Let him talk.
Can I say something, guys? I would give him even less than what you gave. I'll give him a 6.5. I'll tell you why. Because have you seen his distribution? His distribution today wasn't good.
No, his distribution
He
is.
didn't make enough saves today, which is fine. Clean shit,
Giving
all
it
good for
straight to
him.
City.
It's great if he's in your fantasy, but he didn't distribute the ball. But
Dean
enough at all.
Anderson, though. Remember that one? Hold on. We coming
That's
there.
Okay.
We have a team with Pogba,
He get a.
Bruno, and we're talking about the head distributing the ball. What are we talking about, man? You know he's a goalkeeper, right?
Hey, it's my time to shine. It's my time to shine. Go
Hey,
for it,
hey,
yeah.
hey.
It's my time to shine. He gonna get a week. Hey,
Oh, week 8. Okay.
good for hold on. Good for him had a clean sheet. Not good for us because we need to score forward. But then like if this guy say, the hair once he get the ball, distribution going forward. Trash. I mean, you gotta do. I mean,
You can't
he's
give the ball
trash.
straight to Man City. You just can't do that.
Okay, let's just say he gets 8.
I'm sorry, man. The head gets 6.5 for me.
But his job is to get money.
Don't leave your man.
sorry.
Don't leave your man.
I'm sorry.
Don't leave your man.
I'm done with that, man. I'm sorry. The head gets
Alright.
he gets a 6.5, which is a good score because he saved. I mean, I think he had like 2 saves or 1
Yeah,
save.
he did. He had one that he came
Yeah.
in front and long.
That's good.
Yes,
Did his
in the
job.
first half.
Did his job.
But how many times was he called upon? Can
That
anybody tell
one
me
time.
that?
I think that just one time.
Okay, now if he was called upon like a lot more times, I would have given him a 7.
Or a
But he
10.
was called upon just one time, so he gets a 6.5. And I'm sorry, 6 is average. 6.5 is a good score. He did okay.
Okay, let's move along. Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Wan-Bissaka.
I saw some tackles today I was impressed with, especially on Sterling. I felt like he kept him in the pocket for the most part, so he gets an 8 for me.
Similar. I mean, I echo everything he said. He did what he was supposed to do. He's crossing.
Should have done that on Wednesday.
Crossing his stride.
Like
He was. All right,
Gotta
fine.
Wan-Bissaka, I'm gonna give him maybe a 7.5 or 8. Yeah, completely neutral. How many players out there in the Prem can say they can neutralize Raheem Sterling?
Not a
The
lot.
motherfucker
No, a lot.
dead food out there.
No,
Yeah, but he should have neutralized Angelico on Wednesday. That would have been nice.
That's
But he
that's
was
on
falling
bowling.
to
That's strategy.
protect,
That's
yeah.
tactics right there. 5 defenders still getting exposed. That's tactics.
Very-
That's not Wan-Bissaka. We know what Wan-Bissaka is.
Okay, I'm with Masaka, but probably get a 7.5.
I give him an 8. You know what? If you play FIFA, have you seen? Hold on. Let me talk my talk. Let me talk my shit.
It's all
Do
about
you
that
know?
score.
Do you know the score? Do you know the score on a Sterling? Yeah. That was like 93.
Wow.
And how many shot on target he had? 0.
Me too.
But he did dribble past Wan-Bissaka that one time, though.
But one time.
Yes, in the first half.
That was scary, man.
That was scary.
He actually took out 2 of United defenders.
That's gonna happen. But then again, Sterling is going. He's rated like top higher.
But
I mean,
Sterling is also playing Man United. He's never scored, and he will never score.
Wan-Bissaka gets a 7 for me today. He had a good game. Nothing too spectacular. Again, going forward, he's not that good. Defensively, he was good. Yes, Sterling got 1 on him though. 1. There was that one.
Pretty
I
bad,
was like, God damn, Wan-Bissaka is on the field. Hey, but he did his job. A 7 is a good score for Wan-Bissaka.
Sure. Let's move on.
Shaw, I'm gonna give Shaw, he gets a 7. It's cool.
Shaw did good at defense, what we want him to do, so I'm gonna give him an 8.
Yeah, he's physical today.
Standard, maybe a 7, 7.5.
7.
He did okay. He got a 7 for me.
Shaw did good. 7.
Lindelof.
Lindelof, I saw some things from Lindelof I like today. He didn't get beat by any balls over the top.
That's true.
He played it pretty solid today. He gets a 7 too. I'm not.
Nah, 7.
Yeah, same thing, about 7, 7.5.
I think Lindelof did a very good job. I would give him an 8.
whenever the season started, y'all was saying it's time to bench Lindelof.
I would still bench him for Swansea.
Facts.
Whatever the season started, everybody kept on saying,
It's time to try something different.
bench Lindelof, bench Lindelof, bench Lindelof. But Lindelof has picked up his game, and I've been seeing something better. Like he just said, he was being beaten like aerial balls all the time.
Yes, and bullied off the ball.
And
Yes.
being bullied all the time. I mean, as a center
He has
back-
improved.
as a center
This
back-
season he has
as a center
done-
back, you got, as a center back, you gotta have some balls. You know what I mean? Kick them. Kick a 7 for me.
It's like an 83 now.
Lindelof gets the 7.
7. Okay, let me go switch you. Maguire.
Maguire, did pretty good today. I'll give him an 8. Held the line.
Alright, I'm gonna talk about him a little bit, but what I feel, and this is overall, what is it we're doing in practice for like corners, and I know I'll talk about Olive, but Maguire
He did hit the
headers
post. He did hit the
sometimes-
post a bit.
Yeah, sometimes his headers are trash. Like, what do you do? Like, either they don't practice enough, or. But anyway, overall, he's a defender. He did what he's supposed to do. He's our captain. I'm gonna give him a 7.5.
Maguire made some critical saves today. He played well. He gets the 8, then the Gea doesn't. So
Maguire. I'm gonna give him a 7, just because we didn't concede. Just because we didn't concede.
So if we're conceded with what, you give 5?
3.
If we conceded, I would give him lower than that. I would have probably given him 5. Yeah. I don't rate Maguire that much.
So there's a little bit of bias there, right?
Maguire played good
No
today.
bias. He just doesn't-
He played good today. Like he won the ball on the air. Like he's good on the air. You know what I mean? I trust him doing the ball on the air most of the time. He's taller and he kicked them strikers with the elbows like that a little bit. Even though he kept a clean sheet, no good for the team, but he get a 7.
I'll give him an 8.
Okay,
My
let's
favorite player of the game.
let's move to the midfield. Fred.
Fred today was amazing. He did what he was supposed to do. He protected the back line. Most of the times I wanted him to go forward, but they probably told him not to. So he gets an 8 from me.
Nah, Maguire gets a 9.
No, it's
Fred.
Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna rate who I want.
Nah, earlier on you heard when we were talking about the overall.
Right,
gave,
right. So, Fred?
I gave Fred a pretty good high feedback, so I'm gonna give him a 9.
Dang. Okay.
Score.
Nine.
Is it Christmas?
Wow.
He must have fucking seen the cat from a tree before the game.
He's a
Fred,
monster.
Fred, I'm gonna give him a 7.5 because he did his job great, but I still want to see a lot more from him with passes moving forward. Too many lateral passes. 7.5 solid game.
7.5 for me as well. I think pretty average, pretty decent game defensively, but offensively.
You do see the professional job.
I think I'm gonna say this. I think Fred is getting the Manchester United mentality. I think Darude was playing injured.
I think so. Yeah, he did.
He got a strong 7 from me.
Still, that's low.
Sometimes the problem is
Yeah.
he plays too long. He gets a red card.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna agree with 7. I would say I'll bump it up just a little bit. I'll say like 7.23.
Okay. Okay. That's not a problem.
Again, we didn't win the game.
Mm.
You got to remember, we did not win the game. We
Okay.
didn't concede. He did his job. To me, Fred's one of my best players today. So I give him like a 7.3.
McTominay.
McTominay gets a 7. Same exact thing, but he wasn't as impactful.
He
as
was
Fred.
getting involved in some
He was
tackles.
good.
He was
McTominay
putting his foot in there.
had a significantly better game. This is the McTominay that I think Ole was expecting during
PSP or the
RB Leipzig?
The Leipzig.
That don't mean that McTominay doesn't right though.
No, I'm not saying that. That's not what I said, though. That's not what I said. That's not what I said. I said he had a good game today.
He hasn't arrived.
This is what we wanted him to do.
He's still in. He hasn't touched down yet.
He's just landing. Okay? Come on, now.
No, he's still flying.
He's still
No.
doing his flight checks, all right? He hasn't taken off yet.
Scott,
Right, so he's good.
couple of things I noticed with Scott today. He did a good job. There was one at the end towards the corner that he let the guy just kick it out of him. And we
Yeah, when he was like,
corner.
like, what are you doing?
I don't know what he was doing right there. As a defense, get the ball out of there, play it as good as you can. So I'm gonna just give him a 7.5 for me today.
He gets a 7. He didn't give up anything today too crazy. Those shots pretty much were taken from his side, so I guess he gets a 7.
Who's that?
Scott.
Oh,
Who's coming in?
Scotty. Scotty McSauce. I guess a 7.
You know what? I didn't see too much of McTominay. All I saw him, he kept on running back and forth. He don't get tired. I like something about him. He don't get tired. But then again, don't keep on just running back and forth. You know what I mean? With some crossing in there. You know what I mean? Do that work like Fred.
He missed a chance. There was a cross in the first half that it slid just a bit late.
Yeah.
Yeah, he nearly scored.
So he get a 6 for me.
You can't give him a 6 for that, man. 'cause
That is his opinion. Leave him alone. Don't try and overturn the vote.
I'll give him a solid 7. Just because.
We're taking this to the Supreme Court.
Where it's gonna be thrown at, right? Okay.
Probably.
Pogba.
Oh, yeah, Pogba gets an 8 today for me.
Okay, good.
He's solid today.
Pogba, fire your agent, but he gets a good. He did a good job today. Who hired who? Who hired who? Is it him or is it the agent? Anyway, that's a different topic for another day. Pogba today, I noticed he got tired a little bit maybe towards the end because this was his first full game.
Yeah,
So
actually.
he lost a few balls here and there that the ref for some reason didn't see. I don't know what the ref was looking at. So I'll give Pogba today a solid 8.
Yeah, same here. Pogba, solid 8. Yeah, just like in the second, just like you said, in the second half, it did seem like he's starting to labor a little bit, and you know, it's not his fault. Or they kept him on the squad, but yeah, solid 8. I think he was very impactful today.
Pogba had a decent game as well. Had a few couple of good chances. Give him a 7.5 because Pogba's kind of good.
He made some good passes.
He
He
get an
really
8.
made some good passes.
He got an 8. He was the best player to me. No explanation.
Beautiful passing.
I think he
No
made some
explanation.
passes where like
There was-
it was Cavani
there was-
or Martial.
Yeah. There was one pass in the first half. It chipped to Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes took he made one more touch. Yeah.
A direction.
And there was one he pushed through to Rashford.
Yeah, he made some beautiful.
He
like,
played
he's
well
able
today.
To see, yeah, he's able to see. Yeah,
Pogba gets a 7 for me today. Pogba could have had 2 assists.
Okay.
yeah.
No chances were not taken.
All right, we move to the front three. Bruno Fernandes.
Wait a minute. What do you mean Pogba could have had 2 assists?
If they had,
If they were strikers.
Scorers would have scored.
If
There was one
there was
Bruno,
one to actually,
one
yes,
Bruno,
no one to
Bruno
Bruno took too long to
Okay,
hit it.
so
Okay.
How was
Let's
he
let's
involved
do
in
that
that?
after the
okay,
after.
okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
but he doesn't get an 8 though because
Bruno.
because he almost got 2
No, you
assists.
get an
though.
8 for seeing the passes.
An 8 for seeing the passes. When we
You
didn't win
get
the
an 8
game.
for
But we
making
didn't win the
those
game
passes.
though. No, we didn't get. No, but we didn't win the game though.
But his job
No,
is
no,
a
but we didn't win the game.
midfielder to provide
No,
good
but
Could have done better with those
opportunities.
passes.
But
You
you
gotta look at
we
his
didn't win the
job,
game.
man.
Could
His
have done
job is
better
to
with those
provide.
passes as well.
If we won the game, then yes, I'll give him 5 in that. But a
These are
7 is
professional
good.
footballers, man. What do you gotta
Nah, but
Bruno Fernandes.
But you can't
Bruno
blame
Fernandes.
Pogba for what the
I'm
other
not blaming
person
him.
does.
7 is a good score though. I'm not gonna give him an 8 because he almost got 2 assists. If he got the 2 assists,
Then
yes,
you
I'll
give
him
him
an
what,
8.
8?
But they didn't score.
And if we went 2-0,
I'm
I
sorry.
think everyone gets an 8.
Bruno
It's
gets
a team sport.
Bruno gets a 7 today. He's just a bit off. I don't know if it's because of the tactics between him, because it didn't seem like he had that much
Yeah.
ball because he was basically splitting attacking midfielder time with Pogba today. So, but when he did have the ball, it didn't seem like he was all on it. So
And for the last opportunity he had, he should have passed it, shooting from there with his left foot. Oh, waste.
I like what Ole did with that. I like that to have teams not know who the pivot point is.
Right.
Because if you know who the pivot point is, who's the
Pretty
main,
even,
yeah, you can neutralize that guy the same way we neutralize De Bruyne.
KDB,
Everything
yeah.
goes through KDB, but we neutralized him, and they had nothing to him. So I'm gonna give Bruno 7.
Yeah, I'm gonna give him. So a couple of things. One is congratulations, Player of the Month in November from the Premier League. So that's good. Good job, Bruno. Secondly, he messed up a couple of. There was one pass that came to him, and he did something, and the ball went out. Then he had some close shots that he took, but it didn't go in. But overall, though, he did what he's supposed to do. So I'm gonna give him an 8 because again,
Wow.
it's Bruno. I mean, he's our savior. If we didn't have Bruno right now,
Yo,
Bias.
If we now-
Bias.
Yo.
Yeah.
He said, how do you this game. This season.
We're talking about this game.
This game.
Bruno.
Okay, so yeah, today wasn't the greatest day.
No.
for Bruno. I can't
Don't be shy.
I can't be too mad. I mean, he's done a lot for us, but today he was poor. So I'm gonna give him a 6.5, man. It is what it is.
Bruno gets a 6 from me today, man.
6.
Bruno has set his standards very high. Bruno made some bad decisions. He gave the ball away a couple times. There were some shots that he should have taken that he didn't take, and then there were shots that he took that
Should have passed.
like he could have passed the ball. So I'm sorry, Bruno didn't have a good game today.
He
Bruno
should have
doesn't.
fed Martial at the
Yes,
end.
he should have fed Martial back again. Bruno gets a 6.
Bruno, he get a 7. The reason, hold on, I haven't finished. He get a 7. I know he had a bad day today. I do count all Bruno bad games. Today was the 4th game Bruno had a bad game.
Dang.
I do count all of them. He came in February. From February up to now, today was the 4th time he had a bad game.
Okay.
But also having a bad game doesn't mean like I saw some good positive stuff from him. Like he quick think there was a pass he passed to Greenwood. I mean, you ain't gonna find some of that stuff from De Bruyne and all that. He came in, he be the best midfield in England at the moment in the Premier League.
Yes,
You
he
can
is.
take that to the back.
He is.
He get a 7 from me.
I'd probably give him a 6 because it's Bruno Fernandes, and today I think he did more things wrong than he did right. And there's again, not a harsh judgment, it's just based on the performance today.
Right.
I'm ready to allow him to have a performance like that because the result was okay. But I know for a fact that Bruno, his average is always 8.5. So he was definitely under the average.
Tim,
Did you hear that?
Sorry, Tim.
Did you hear that?
I'm gonna say something. I think
Yeah, I agree.
He's always so phenomenal.
I think I'm like, and he made me. He made me think about it. I'm biased because of his past performance.
Yes.
I'm always biased.
We judge a
Like
player for
Bruno.
today.
But anyway, today, so I'm gonna drop from 8. I'm just gonna drop to 7.5.
Hey, so much for a joke, bro.
Man,
All
I
right.
don't know how y'all rate.
Mason Greenwood. Mason Greenwood.
Mr. Greenwood, he tried, but I don't know if it was the service, it just wasn't clinical enough.
Yup.
I'll give him maybe like a solid 7.
Oh, damn.
That's high.
That's very generous.
Yeah, I thought so too.
It's a bit generous. It's a bit generous.
Mason Greenwood.
Greenwood, couple things. Excuse me. Good first half. I like what I saw. He messed up a few clinical finishes that he could have made, and also he messed up by being selfish. But he's a striker. He needs to do what he needs to do. And we talked about his sub. He should have been subbed a little bit earlier. So because of that, I'm gonna give him a 6.5.
Yeah, same. I saw some chances from Greenwood today, which I'd like for him to convert, and score, but he didn't. So, 6.5 today, and also because he made a run where he had an option to maybe pass again. But since he is a striker, he tried to go for goal, but he slipped. We had a man open in the 10-yard box.
Yes.
Might have been
I
a
think
goal.
Rashford was open on the right.
Might have been a goal.
I think that was a pass, but he slipped. I think he was trying to get it back to
He was
Rashford.
shooting.
I think he was shooting.
Yeah, his toe was pointed.
An
He was shooting.
overextended
Okay.
shot, yeah.
So Greenwood gets a 6 for me today. He didn't have a good day today. Because, again, bad decisions. There were times where he could have just given it up to Rashford and let Rashford take the shot because Rashford's in a better position.
Same thing they did on Wednesday.
I mean, yeah, we know Greenwood. He's young. He's gonna have these games. But if you give him the ball, he can score goals too. But he didn't really get the service today, so which wasn't really his fault. But yeah, he didn't have a good game, so he gets a 6.
I think Greenwood is not ready for derby. You can play other games. And this might sound stupid to you all, but I think some point I thought about playing that game.
Well, I would rather have Greenwood than Mason. Well, not Mason, but I'd rather have Greenwood than
Gallo.
Daniel James out there.
Oh,
or
Gallo.
Mata out there. So,
No, I mean on the wing,
I'd rather
I
have
felt like
Greenwood than
I felt like
Mata
James. I kind of thought like James was a better. He would have started on that position.
I'd rather
You
So-
gotta play
than
Greenwood
James
though.
Mata.
Hold on,
Because you need goals. You need goals.
Let me finish.
James is not
By
gonna give you
James,
goals.
I don't need
by
an
James,
energizer bunny on
by James, you can make those defenders work harder.
We need goals.
I
James
know
is not gonna give
we
you
need
goals.
goals,
Very
but
true. It
James,
does make a bunch.
He gonna make defenders get tired.
On the right side, James will make the defenders have to think twice. Mason doesn't offer a lot because he always have to cut in.
Exactly.
He's not going to cross. He has to come in on his left.
But you want a finished product.
Greenwood
We've
is
seen
more
that with
direct.
Greenwood.
We've seen that with Greenwood. Now with James.
With the high pressure game that we are playing against
James-
City, I
they're
think
two
Greenwood
different
is a
type of
better
players,
goalie.
though. You do
James
want
makes
goals.
people think once, meaning don't get beat. If you don't get beat, there's nothing James is doing.
No,
to you guys.
no,
He's
no,
not
no.
giving you
But
a
Okay.
James is a wing.
Let's move on.
Greenwood is not a wing.
I'll give
So-
Greenwood a 6.5.
6.5. All right, that's average. Rashford.
Rashford gets maybe like a 7. Yeah, he just wasn't there. Maybe I might, and that's me being biased because I love Rashford.
Yeah.
You know, he's doing good things for Rashford love the kids, but I might even lean towards 6.5. He just wasn't doing what he was supposed to do as far as like the hold up play in the middle. It's not his position, so you can't really fault him that much. So I'll give him maybe a 6.5, 7.
Again, with my bias, because I love some of the players. One, I think Rashford was playing injured. I don't know. I'm just guessing. I think he suffered an injury over the week or something. Yeah,
You can't make up injuries and then give him a score.
You're looking for excuses. Give him a score, bro.
I see a lot of bias here.
Is
too.
that way,
I know.
So I can give him a 7.5, but I think
What did he do for a 7.5?
he almost
He
got
just
some
played football
penalty.
for 90 minutes.
He almost got some penalty.
I'm gonna give him the same, a 6.5 today. I would have loved to see a goal, but obviously he didn't want to make a goal, so he didn't score a goal. But I think he had some chances today, but obviously the last one where it looked like he might have had a clean shot on goal, there were defenders closing in, so he needed to take a shot. Myself personally, I feel you should have taken maybe a feint, maybe a trick or two, maybe trying to collect the foul. You're already in the box. You weren't gonna make the shot towards near goal. I don't think you're gonna beat Ederson that way. So you got 3 defenders coming at you at full speed. Take a chance. Maybe do a tech or two.
Rashford had that one that went all the way left. Remember, he was just him and goal, and
Yes.
he scored that win. Just
Right, that the Pogba
the
free ball.
Pogba pass, he got it. That shot, he would have made it, but he yeah.
And I'm saying with all the defenders in the
Okay.
box.
Okay. A lot of people here are being very generous today for some reason.
There we go.
We didn't win the game.
Here we go.
Rashford didn't have a great game. Rashford gets a 6. I'm sorry.
But
I
we
don't see
didn't
what-
lose the game.
I don't see what he did today. Again, we did not win the game. If we won, it would have been totally different because probably Rashford would have had probably an assist or maybe a
I
goal.
think we have to adjust to the times.
But
We've all
again, I'm gonna
adjusted
say
to the times.
Rashford did not. None of our forwards had a good game today. Greenwood didn't have a good game. Rashford didn't have a good game. There was a chance that Rashford could have scored. That Pogba laid him in. He did.
Yeah, that was right. That was right.
Rashford took the
That was
ball.
right there on his foot.
Yes, sir.
That was right there. That was right there. He just
He could
But
have
so
cut
you
it to
guys
Rashford.
forget that he
No
should have
to
timed
goal.
his run
No
better
doubt.
for offside. That would have been a
Rashford-
penalty.
yeah on the offside run as
He could have
well.
timed his run better.
At the
He
same
does it
time-
very
Okay,
often.
let's move on. Chris. Chris.
Yes, I'm here.
Go ahead, Chris.
Rashford.
Rashford. I didn't see too much of him today, but he tried. No too much explanation. He got a 6.5.
I'll give him a 5.5. He's my worst player of the team today. For the expectations that he's had for a Manchester derby,
not bad.
he didn't do much. When he had opportunities, he didn't do much. He is supposed to be, and we say Rashford is our kid, he's like a baby Man United fan. He's supposed to be someone who we should pamper, but he's been in the Premier League now for 5 years.
Whoa.
He is one of the more mature players in our team.
That's true.
He needs to lead by example, and today he didn't do anything.
I commend you. You're bold enough not to hurt
No,
people.
I love Rashford, but it's facts.
Right. Only one sub, Martial.
Martial didn't have enough
Dash.
time. I mean, it's actually Ole's fault because you bring someone in
Yes.
with 10 minutes of time left against City and expect results.
But
it's
when
not
Martial
feasible.
did
It's
come
not
on,
feasible.
the players were able to play off someone. You notice they were able to find someone in the box.
After
Yeah.
they've been running back and forth for 70 minutes.
Marcel changed the game.
Again, Martial and Chris and I talked about it when it was even before it happened. Chris mentioned bring him in at the 55th minute.
Earlier.
This is not going
He needs
right.
time.
He said we are watching and we can see it. What is Ole seeing? What's the other guy?
Carrick.
What is Felon? What are those guys doing? You see Greenwood is struggling on the right. Bring Martial, switch things up, and let's go. Don't wait till the 67th, the 68th, or the 70th minute. So anyway, I guess if I have to give him a rating, it's a 6. I didn't see anything to sway otherwise.
Martial, yeah, I'll just have to give him maybe a 5 or 6. He wasn't necessarily impactful, but that could have been just that could have been just the current state of the team at the time. You know, that's a game that maybe if Martial had somebody like, you know, Van der Beek on the team, you know,
Also
where-
on the bench.
that was the time where, you know, let's put our best foot forward. But that's not Ole. Let's not get it twisted. Ole does not look at us playing well and see how we can improve. Ole likes to hold what he has and then see if somebody else can do something. Put it on the onus of the players to do something, because there was no way he's going to make a change at the halftime. Because
No way.
we were at the time playing pretty decent.
Yes.
We were on the front foot.
Pretty well.
So he's not going to make that change.
But you don't wait 77 minutes in.
Bring him at
Yeah,
50,
you know,
60,
yeah.
whatever.
I wouldn't rate Martial because he came in too late.
You
He
do it
didn't
in
make
the
enough
65th,
significant
66th.
difference. And it's nothing to do with him. It's more to do with the timing that he was brought
You gotta
in.
give
Had
him
he been
these
brought in
tweaks.
65th minute, I think he would have had more of an impact in the game. I think he was just there to kill the time and pass the ball around before we got it.
I was mad he came in too late. I saw Greenwood was weak.
Struggling, yeah.
There was no way. I know Rashford didn't have a good game.
Rashford was
But if you
struggling.
have to do a substitution, Martial and Rashford, they know how to play together. They do play together.
Beautiful.
So to some point, I was like, at the 55 minutes, I was like, you know what, I need to start right now. And I was like, who's the weakest at the moment? I was
Mason.
like, no, you ain't gonna take our defense. You're gonna take offense because you need to score.
Yeah.
I was like, bring in Martial or VDB, one of them, but Greenwood has to come out.
Yeah, I thought he was the weakest link.
So he did play enough time. He get a 6.
So when Martial came on the pitch, he did change the game attacking wise, because the players had one attacker to play off of. Martial's gonna hold the ball up, and he's good at doing that. So when he came on, I'm sorry to say this, he did affect the attack a little bit better. Now, if he came on, our problem is he should have come on between the 60th and 65th minute to give him more time to make an effect on the game. I think if Martial came in at like 63rd minute, I think we'd be talking about a totally different game right now.
And it would have impacted Rashford's performance. It would have impacted Fernandes' performance. They all would have been
Martial would have
Pogba.
made Bruno play better. He would have made Pogba play better. He would have made Rashford play better. That's the kind of player Martial is. Rashford feeds off of Martial. So even though the reason why I'm giving him a 6 is because he didn't play long enough, he doesn't deserve more than that. But he did affect the game.
All right, let's go to Ole. Substitution selections and tactics today.
Well, you know, we didn't lose, so I'll give Ole a 7 today. You know, he had a good idea with putting Fred and McTominay to cover Lindelof and Harry. So, you know, I can't be mad at him protecting the back line. I wish he would have made subs earlier. So overall, I'll give him a 7.
Ole, my man, Ole. He pisses me off day in, day out because of his in-game substitution and in-game tactics. I understand he has professional players. He expects moments of brilliance from those professional players. But you're outside the game, you're seeing everything. Yes, you have assistants, Felon, Carrick, whoever. So I feel like Ole does not do a good job of in-game management, figuring out what's working, what's not working, and then do that. Secondly, I made that comment earlier on practice. I don't know what it is they're doing during practice. I know the schedule is compressed. They don't have a lot of time to practice. He needs to practice better in the corners. He needs to practice better in forward passing and everything. So his tactics are still. So because of that, I'm just giving him a 5.5. I just didn't like what I saw.
I'll give Ole. I'm gonna give him maybe a 5.5 or a 6. I'll give him a 6. I'll give him a 6 because yeah, we didn't lose the game, right? I don't think Ole put any tactics that could have potentially lost us the game, you know. But he didn't put anything that could have won us the game. That's why I'm giving him a 6. You know,
I'll probably go for a 6 or a 6.5 too, because I don't think he made any conscious decisions during the game that would have impacted the game. He had a right outline of the plan from the start. Yeah, I got distracted there. But he had a decent outline of the game, and he executed that pretty well. But I don't think his plan was to win, so I don't think he deserves the 6.
I'm not gonna talk too much about Ole. Play like it's
You still mad from Wednesday?
But I can speak about Ole. You know, let me go ahead. Let me go ahead. Do you know all I was thinking about this game last weekend?
Oh yeah.
That's very true.
All I had City game on mind last Saturday. Whenever I started Cavani and all those people. Did you see last
Against
weekend
West
lineup,
Ham, yes.
remember?
Yes,
Yes.
the
I was
lineup.
thinking about City's game already.
Yes.
That's why he rested Fred.
That's why he rested Fred last week. Yes. Fred didn't play. Fred didn't play.
We didn't lose the game. It's against City. He get a 6.
Benz.
Okay, Ole.
Ole Gunnar.
Ole, personnel, I think Ole played for the draw. I don't care what anyone wants to say. He played for the draw. He did not play to win that game. Playing Fred and McTominay was playing defensively. Yes, you play Bruno and Pogba, but if you play Fred and McTominay, and none of them are going to pass the ball to Bruno, so because Bruno's a 10, and you're playing for the draw. And then substitution-wise, I think he should have substituted. Should have made the change earlier. But again, we didn't win. We drew the game, so I'll give Ole a 6. He doesn't get higher than 6 for me today.
All right.
Sorry, question. How many subs did both teams make? Just one? Why?
Just
What's
one.
going on?
I
Why
don't
did they
know.
only one sub?
Even City made just one.
Pep didn't want to get
No,
beat by
they also
Ole.
got rid of Mahrez.
So City made 2.
Oh,
City
they
made
made
2.
two subs. You only made one?
Yeah, we only made 1.
He did
Right.
not get beat. He
The
knew-
whole team
Look,
performance today. The whole team performance.
The South
Okay,
Pep
we are
has-
VDB.
Look,
Bring on
no,
VDB.
but
his
look,
lack of
the
experience
South
comes
that Pep
to show
has,
that.
the South Pep has, are people like Foden, are people like the other guy who played for Portugal, and those are the defensive liability.
Oh, he didn't want to
So he was like, I ain't doing that.
I ain't losing.
The whole team performance today.
The whole team performance,
As a whole unit.
a good solid 7. Because
7.
moving forward, we just didn't have the firepower. So.
Yeah.
But you can't really fault them because we had 2 key players that were out of the team, Cavani and Martial. I know he came in late, but it seems like Ole is trying to manage his health a little bit.
Yeah.
Because we can't have Martial going down this season. So
Overall, I'm gonna echo what Bam said earlier. Is we lost, we are out of the Champions League, right? So what are we supposed to do this game? It's a derby. It's against City. Go hard. It doesn't matter. Go hard. Get 3 points. We didn't do it today. We got a draw. So I'll give them a 6.
Yeah, I'll give the whole team performance a 6.5 today. We didn't lose, but the chances we had, we didn't.
There's not a lot of chances either. We didn't create a lot.
I mean, yeah, they get a 6.5.
I'm going to give the whole team performance a 6 today. Again, we're out of Champions League. We need it. I don't care. I don't care if City is a strong team. I don't care. I don't care at all.
I think we got your point.
We needed 3 points against City. If we got the 3 points against City, we'll be 4 points ahead of them.
Correct.
And then we're going to be making our
We had
statement
the
saying,
before,
okay,
before place.
we're out of Champions League. So what are we going to focus on? The Premier League. And you're playing for a draw today? Come on. There's still more draws coming up, like games ahead. But you're playing for a draw against City, a team that we could have won that game. I'm sorry, we could have won that game. Make a statement. You lost against our